The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. Chapter 1. A Death at the Needle. We only have a few hours, so listen carefully. If you're hearing this story, you're already in danger. Sadie and I might be your only chance. Go to the school, find the locker. I won't tell you which school or which locker, because if you're the right person, you'll find it. The combination is 13, 32, 33. By the time you finish listening, you'll know what those numbers mean. Just remember the story we're about to tell you isn't complete yet. How it ends will depend on you. The most important thing, when you open the package and find what's inside, don't keep it longer than a week. Sure, it will tempting. It will grant you almost ultimate power, but if you possess it too long, it will consume you. Learn its secrets quickly and pass it on. Hide it for the next person the way Sadie and I did for you. Then be prepared for your life to get very interesting. Okay, Sadie is telling me to stop stalling and get on with the story. Fine. I guess it started in London, the night our dad blew up the British Museum. My name is Carter Kane. I'm 14 and my home is a suitcase. You'd think I'm kidding? Since I was 8 years old, my dad and I have traveled the world. I was born in LA, but my dad's an archaeologist, so his work takes him all over. Mostly we go to Egypt, since that's his specialty. Going to a bookstore, find a book about Egypt. There's a pretty good chance it was written by Dr. Julius Kane. You want to know how Egyptians pulled the brains out of mummies, or built the pyramids, or cursed King Tut's tomb? My dad is your mom. Of course, there are other reasons my dad moved around so much, but I didn't know his secret back then. I didn't go to school. My dad homeschooled me, if we call it home. Schooling when you don't have a home. He sort of taught me whatever he thought was important, so I learned a lot about Egypt and basketball stats, and my dad's favorite positions. I read a lot too. Pretty much anything I could get my hands on, from dad's history books to fantasy novels, because I spent a lot of time sitting around in hotels and airports and dig sites and in foreign countries where I didn't know anybody. My dad was always telling me to put the book down and play some ball. You ever tried to start a game of pickup basketball in Aswan, Egypt? It's not easy. Anyway, my dad trained me early to keep all my possessions in a single suitcase that fits in the airplane overhead compartment. My dad packed the same way, except he was allowed in extra work bag for his archaeology tools. Rule number 1, I was not allowed to look in his work bag. That's a rule I never broke until the day of the explosion. It happened on a Christmas Eve. We were in London for visitation day with my sister Sadie. See, Dad's only allowed 2 days a year with her, one in winter, one in summer. Because our grandparents hate him. After our mom died, her parents, our grandparents, had this big court battle with Dad. After 6 lawyers, 2 fistfights, and a near fatal attack with a spatula, don't ask. They won the right to keep Sadie with them in England. She was only 6, 2 years younger than me, and they couldn't keep us both. At least that was their excuse for not taking me. So Sadie was raised as a British school kid, and I traveled around with my dad. We only saw Sadie twice a year, which was fine with me. Shut up, Sadie. Yes, I'm getting to that part. So anyway, my dad and I had just flown into Heathrow after a couple of delays. It was a dizzy, cold afternoon. The whole taxi ride into the city, my dad seemed kind of nervous. Now, my dad is a big guy. You wouldn't think anything could make him nervous. He has brown skin like mine, piercing brown eyes, a bald head, and a goatee, so he looks like a buff of evil scientist. That afternoon, He wore his cashmere winter coat and his best brown suit, the one he used for public lectures. Usually he exudes so much confidence that he dominates any room he walks into, but sometimes, like that afternoon, I saw another side to him that I didn't really understand. He kept looking over his shoulder like we were being hunted. "Dad," I said as we were getting off the A40, "what's wrong?" "No sign of them," he muttered. Then he must realize it spoken aloud, because he looked at me kind of startled. "Nothing, Carter. Everything's fine."